Hi there and welcome. In our previous video, a quick intro to forms on Apponate, we showed you how to create a simple timesheet form in under 5 minutes. In this video, we'll be expanding on that timesheet form by showing you how to add reference data to the form. Reference data comes in the form of your customer lists, employee lists, product lists, and any other such data that you have stored. In this case, we'll be using a customer list. Let's have a look at this Excel document. On each row, you'll find a customer and the columns contain information related to that customer. A couple of things to note. The first column contains a unique value that identifies the row, and you'll also need to ensure that the second column isn't blank or empty. Now that your data is ready, let's go ahead and import this into the platform. We'll start by navigating to connected data and then data sources. Once you're in the data sources screen, go ahead and create a new data source by clicking on the Add New button. Give your data source a logical name. I'm going to call this the customer list and hit Save. You'll be automatically taken to your new data source. There are various different ways of importing data into your data source, but for this video, we're just going to click on the Import button. You could either drag and drop your Excel document onto the upload area or click to upload your file. I've selected my customer list. This will populate the data source with the data from the Excel document. So we can now use this data source within our timesheet form. Let's head back to the timesheet form by clicking on Apps, then Screens, and then clicking on the Design link underneath your timesheet form. In the Form Designer, scroll down to the Customer Name field. We can improve this by allowing the user to select from our customer list via a drop-down. To do this, we'll replace the customer name field by clicking on the cross, and then next we'll drag a choices field onto the form designer to replace it. Give it the name, customer name, and then also the title text, customer name. In the display type properties, select drop-down list. And then under answer choices, select data source. From the drop-down, select the customer list that we've just created. Under the display and value properties, select the customer name column. Now, let's go ahead and save your form, and then what we can do is head over to the mobile application to test out the changes that we've made. If you scroll down to the bottom of the form, you'll notice that there's now a drop down and I can select Annie Smith. You've now implemented using reference data within your timesheet form.